So, you're planning a trip to the UK or the USA. How exciting! But there's that one little detail that can hit you with a nasty surprise right when you get back home, and that's your phone bill. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can stay connected while you're traveling, but without the huge financial headache. You know the feeling, right? We've all heard those horror stories. You have an absolutely amazing vacation, you're sharing all your incredible photos, and then, boom, you come home to a phone bill that costs more than your flight. It's that classic post-vacation bill shock, and man, it can really sour even the best memories.
So to avoid that dreaded bill shock, you've really got to understand the main culprit behind it. The whole reason for these crazy surprise charges comes down to just one simple word, a word that has a huge impact on your wallet. And that word is roaming. It sounds simple enough, right? All it means is that your phone, now far away from its home network, is connecting to a local network in the country you're visiting. Think of it like this. Your phone is basically paying rent to use someone else's cell towers. And because of all these complex agreements between carriers, you're the one who ends up footing the bill. And that rent? Oh, it can get incredibly expensive. I mean, the source material we're looking at points out a potential cost of $80 for a single gigabyte of data. Just one? To put that into perspective, that's maybe enough for a bit of social media scrolling and a few minutes of video. It adds up so fast.
Now, you might have heard of things like Roam Like at Home in the European Union, which, makes things a lot simpler over there. But when it comes to the UK and the USA, things are a little different. Both of them require some special attention from travelers like us.
And this slide really breaks down those key differences perfectly. For the UK, the whole post-Brexit landscape means those old guarantees of free EU roaming are just gone. The most important thing you can do is check with your specific provider before you fly. Meanwhile, the USA, well, it has a more consistently expensive system for most international visitors. Seriously, using your home plan there without some kind of special package is almost a guaranteed way to get a monster bill. So how in the world do you beat these costs without going completely offline? I mean, we need our phones. It's all about having the right strategy. So let's open up what we're calling the Smart Traveler's Toolkit and look at a simple money-saving plan. All right, our money-saving plan has 3 really powerful steps. First up, you need to become a master Wi-Fi hunter. Second, there's the option of going local with a SIM card. And third, it's the simple but crucial homework of checking your own plan before you even leave. Let's break each one of these down.
Your first and definitely your cheapest option is always going to be Wi-Fi. It's your best friend in hotels, cafes, airports, you name it. But here's the pro tip. Use it strategically. Before you head out for the day, connect to your hotel's Wi-Fi and download the maps for the area you'll be exploring. This one little move can save you a ton of data and honestly, a ton of stress.
Next up, if you absolutely need data while you're on the go, think about going local. If your phone is unlocked, which just means it's not tied to a specific carrier, you can buy a local SIM card. This is especially a good idea in the USA. It's way more cost-effective. And a lot of modern phones support eSIMs, which are even easier. It's basically a digital SIM you can download and activate in minutes, maybe even right from the airport Wi-Fi. No more messing with those tiny little plastic cards. So this infographic from our source material is a fantastic visual summary of everything. You can see the key pain point we talked about, that scary potential $80 roaming fee. And right here are the solutions we've been covering, taking advantage of free Wi-Fi and thinking about a local SIM. But most importantly, it gives us a really clear list of do's and don'ts, which, guess what, is going to form our final checklist. And here it is, our third and maybe the most important tool in the kit. Seriously, before you even pack your bags, just take 5 minutes. Call your mobile provider or check out their website. Ask them directly, hey, what are your roaming charges for the UK or the USA? You might be surprised. They might actually have an affordable travel pass you can activate.
Okay, so we've covered the problem and we've gone through the tools. Let's pull everything together into one final, ultimate pre-trip checklist. Think of this as your cheat sheet for staying connected without, breaking the bank.
It really is this simple. On the do list, absolutely do your research on prices, hunt for that sweet Wi-Fi, and think about a local SIM. Now on the flip side, on the don't list, please, don't just assume roaming is cheap and let your money just fly away. Don't rely entirely on mobile data, and don't get lost because you forgot to download your maps. Oh, and see that data roaming off switch in your phone settings? Yeah, think of that as your ultimate safety net. So there you have it, a clear plan to make sure your phone is a helpful tool on your next trip, not a source of stress. The next time you're packing your bags for an adventure, you'll have the right toolkit to do it smartly. So the only question left is, what's your strategy going to be?